She probably not stressed out. That's why.
Amen.
She not stressed out.
She do a
Amen.
little cam show, twerk a little ass here and there. I'm like,
She
yeah,
probably-
bro.
She's sitting on that money and just like, yeah, I do a little song to sustain it, you know. And
Yeah,
that's
cat
it.
died not too long ago.
Aw. R.I.P.
I got notifications on.
Crying.
That's my bitch.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl Bree. We are here at the Not For Sale podcast, and we are back. Of course, we took a little break. There's been a lot of shit that happened this week, to be honest, and like we definitely got to talk about it. But you know, CJ, of course, we have Zahra here.
Damn. I feel you. I feel you on that entrance. You know? Okay. What up, y'all? That was a lot.
Coming in hot.
Yeah. Sound like a Smack DVD battle. Oh man, what's up, y'all? How y'all been?
Good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We back though. Let's get started.
How was your break, guys?
You going first?
Break was cool. I don't know if I did anything significant.
CJ?
Life in. But you know what's crazy? It's still sensational.
That's
I'm
good.
still enjoying it, you know? NBA season started. I'm about to lose all my money on FanDuel. Yeah. Life is good.
I can't.
Life is good.
Your boy is wilding out.
Yeah. I'm ready to Paul Walker.
Y'all ready for?
Crash out. Yeah. Fuck it. Crash out. Put your last on the ticket and pray to God the ticket hit. And if you don't, yo, that's it. That's just the game.
Oh my God! What?
Y'all gotta start gambling.
No. What?
no.
Why?
No. I'm gonna get y'all into this little devilish ways. Yeah, y'all gotta start
No.
gambling. This is gonna be fun.
No.
This is definitely gonna be fun. I'm gonna
No.
teach you.
We went to the casino one time.
Yes.
The casino
Yes.
and,
And
betting
got
on sports is
robbed.
two
Yes.
different things.
I don't watch sports enough
Yes.
to know stats.
Nope.
To
Sure
be
don't.
betting money.
I don't know
And
shit.
that's crazy because real quick, a homegirl was like, "Oh, take Jason Tatum for the first basket." I'm like, "Why?" Because he's cute.
Cause he's cute.
So I didn't listen to her, and this is her first time betting. And
You-
she took him because he's cute and fucking won. And fucking won a shitload of money. And I'm sitting there like, I can't get with that logic. Like,
She got lucky.
but I don't. Yeah, it could. Y'all could get lucky too. Let's
I'm
work with
good.
this. You know, I send y'all a little code. Y'all get y'all a little free 50. We just work on the free 50.
And what you get out of this?
I get a free 50 too. When y'all sign up, I get a free 50. So, you know, we all get free money. And then if you want to upload more money after your free 50 is done, then, you know, but in the time, you know, if y'all don't want to use it, let me use the free 50. We work something out.
I knew so was coming.
Yeah, I got to go to Gamblers Anonymous.
Yeah.
I got to call them.
Gamblers Anonymous is crazy, bro. That's how bad it is.
I love this shit. You remember when Mitch was
I
telling
might
that
have
nigga,
I
like,
might have to ship you and my brother on the same boat
I'm
with that
telling
one.
you,
Because
I really feel like Mitch. Like, I love the
George
game.
is not a game when it comes to
I
this shit.
love
He's
the
nuts.
game. I'm telling you.
Y'all are insane.
It's like a rush.
Yeah, it is.
It's like
And
a
then when
thrill.
you win,
Freaking
it's
adrenaline junkies.
When you win, it's even worse. Take the money you just won and bet it again.
See, Jesus Christ. Everything's been good here. I've been in the house all 3 weekends. It's been great. I went out Friday.
Yeah,
Friday.
had your legs out.
Friday. Yeah, it was nice. And then I went back
you
inside
really
the
have
house.
a choice though. You have to be inside.
Yeah.
Fucking tsunami every weekend.
Yeah.
So,
Yo, dead ass,
You really ain't
bro.
have a choice. If
Yeah.
you want
What
to go
the
outside,
freak
go
was
ahead.
that?
Yeah.
It's raining right now. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
see?
I guess
Yep.
you swapped this Saturday with Sunday. Sheesh.
Yep. It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind being in the house. That's fine. So where y'all want to start with in the topics?
Man, let's start off with the juiciest one.
So y'all-
Dwight Howard, you're a rapist. Plain and simple. And you admitted to raping somebody. You're sick. There we go. We started it off. Plain and simple. This man is fucking... He lost his... I know his lawyers was like, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, what I do is my business. My nigga, this nigga just said you raped him.
Dog.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's your business.
And the crazy part is that when this all first came out, he lied.
That's...
And
now we
either
can't believe
said
it.
the shit didn't even happen or he didn't know the person accusing him. And now you're walking it so far back that you're like, I don't care what I did. You're mad because I'm not texting you, dusty niggas. Get out of here, bro.
Yo, he think he a bad bitch.
Yeah.
He has zero accountability. Like, yo, bro, the man came out and said that he got raped. I don't want to go into details because it's scary. You 6'11" holding somebody down that's fucking petrifying.
That's insane. I don't care what anybody says. His 6'11" ass doing that shit.
Nah, that's literally
He's
like
fucking insane.
Like, you damn near 7 foot.
Nah.
That's somebody, an average man down, bro. Like,
that's legit. Like
that visual is insane.
it's a
bro.
chihuahua and a pit bull.
Yes.
Like, yeah, like, you're sick. And then you going to tell people mind their business?
that's literally
Yes.
coercion.
What you told your parents when they asked you? I hope you told them that too, Dad. You mad I ain't texting you, Dad? The fuck?
Woo! The strange things about the Howards.
Yeah, she took it there. See? Man, it's crazy.
That's the only vibes that gives. What? You talking to your dad like that?
Mind you,
Nah,
after
bro.
that, they got a whole bunch of clips of him doing some weird mook shit during games, you know? But hey, you know.
But I think that's the thing though. I think nobody's really been caring about him being gay or if he gay or not. And I think he think that's what people care about.
Oh no, we don't give a
And
fuck.
right, and that's what I'm saying. It's like,
You're a
bro,
rapist.
that's the least of people's worries right now. Like, we don't give a. That's why I'm saying that clip of him doing gay shit in the league. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Like, yeah, if you could have picked up on it, maybe not. But like this situation right here, that's the least of your worries. Like,
And then
it
went from you denying it, right? And then it went to we met up a couple times. Now these allegations been happening since when he got traded to Atlanta. When he was in Atlanta, you know, Atlanta, they got the town of the bussy. That's if you like you some bussy, you go down there and get you some boy butt. For those of you who don't know what bussy is, all right? And Dwight got accused of tickling some bussy. And then they swept it under the table, and then he gets traded from Atlanta. And then, you know, but it's like, yo, bro, all right, don't nobody care about that shit. If you gay, you gay. You're a great athlete. You were one of the top 10 athletes in your time. It's okay. You had your moment. But now you really getting accused of being a rapist. And you told us to mind our business. So you know what, Dwight? I'm going to shut the fuck up. You ain't about to hold me down, nigga. Mind my business. It sounds like a threat. It sounds like a threat.
Like I said, that sounds like a threat. No.
Woo.
No.
Yeah, nah, it's insane. And it's just like, you don't gotta do that.
At all.
Yo.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely something. Like, if you ever been to the dog park and seen like a big dog,
big ass dog
try
on top of
try to hump a little small dog.
It's crazy,
dude.
I agree thoroughly with you guys. Y'all was rolling. Y'all niggas rolled for 9 minutes.
Yeah, 'cause Dwight, yo, listen. He told us to mind our business. Like, that's your response. That was your public response to a rape allegation.
Yes.
Imagine if Kobe, when they said that with Kobe.
This is not the first time that this has come up. This came up 2 years ago.
This is crazy.
With
this
a
is
whole
rape.
nother person that said exactly this.
And then it's still
and
one
they
of
were
those,
called
like,
a
mind your
liar. And now it's coming out that he did it again. And that person came out.
Yo, how many times we gotta just
and made a
somebody
statement
say
and was like,
something, listen the
basically,
first
yo, I
time.
told y'all niggas that, that
Yeah.
nigga did it to me, and now I'm
You're a
glad.
predator,
Hopefully,
that's
I'm
it.
the last. So,
You know, sports is fucked up anyway. Sorry.
damn.
I'm not enjoying it this year.
Really?
I ain't win no money. Travis Kelce left the black woman. But it's okay because Jeezy spun back for us and left. You know?
No,
so
no.
It kind of,
Not to even out.
It kind of even out. Jeezy and Shorty should link up.
Not to even out.
Yeah.
I really feel
Jeezy
bad
and
for that
Shorty
girl.
should link up.
I do too, but
I
then
really
at the same
honestly
time,
feel bad for her.
I don't even know
Because
Shorty's name.
so basically, I had to dig to figure out what was going on. Travis Kelce's supposedly now dating Taylor Swift, but you know how Taylor Swift fans are. So for whatever reason, whenever somebody not his most recent ex-girlfriend, but his other ex-girlfriend also had a black girl. Started going on the internet talking shit. But you know how people are dumb. So when you Google his ex-girlfriend, his most recent ex-girlfriend came up, who also happens to be a black girl, and so a lot of their hatred has been geared towards her because of they think that she's talking shit about him and Taylor Swift, and she's like, and so she's just been getting a lot of hate and like backlash online for like no reason. She literally didn't do nothing. Like she just didn't end up working out with the dude. Like,
yep,
it's so sad. I didn't even know that was happening. I had to look because I saw the video she wrote about like everything that's been happening. So I'm like, what happened? Like, what did they do to this girl? Because she had to bring up like,
come home, sister, come
that's
home.
That's basically what that video was
come
about.
Home and leave them alone.
Yes. I really think that's low key what that video was about.
You seen how he looked? Boy look like Forrest Gump now. You see his haircut? You see the way this nigga dressed now?
Woo. Oh, and then what makes it worse is that when this young lady was dating him, she was very close with Patrick Mahomes and his wife, and now Patrick Mahomes' wife is like,
they all
it's kind of like not defending her, and she's best friends with Taylor Swift and stuff now. And I think that's kind of shady because it's like
this is how they move.
Oh yeah,
and y'all know who they are.
Of course.
So they out there looking like Forrest and Jenny. That's exactly what the fuck they look like. That boy ain't got an ounce of swag. He ain't got no more seasoning.
No more seasoning.
He is a piece of chicken out the tray.
He does not look attractive anymore.
The nigga cut his beard and he looked like he's ready to go hunting. And I'm talking about hunting for niggers.
Yeah. Nigger hunting.
Nigger. We're going nigger hunting. That's what Travis Kelce look like without the beard.
White men without beards have never been attractive.
I don't look at white men. I be scared of them niggas sometimes.
You might have a point.
I ain't gonna lie. A white man look at me too long, I'm getting nervous.
I personally don't think he's attractive.
Most other black women believe
Channing Tatum is 21 Jump Street dude.
Yeah, because I think he's like generically attractive.
Bingo, the generic attractive. Yeah,
I think he's like
it's not like
oh my god,
Saved by the Bell or some shit.
You said what?
He could have been one of them kids on like Saved by the Bell or some shit like that.
Yeah,
the guy
regular white boy,
Zach, literally like
Zach, a regular white boy, like. Yeah.
I'm like, I get it.
Exactly.
I need something with a little flavor, though. Absolutely.
How much flavor you want? Because Brittany Renner has a lot of flavor.
I beg your pardon?
Brittany Renner has a lot of flavor.
That's not flavor. Say what she had. Say what she had. Brittany Renner had a lot of dick. Not flavor. For you to...
Why?
Why?
Right. Why?
You.
What do you mean by she had a lot of flavor?
She has a lot of flavor. She's sassy.
Oh, she's sassy. Yeah.
She's sassy.
She's sassy. She got a little...
So within her sassiness, she also said, basically, she's had 36 body counts.
Yo, 36 ain't wild. How old is she?
I mean, she's 35. Like excuse me. The like real number... The real 34? Number is 35.
The real number is Uncle
Rick Fox said he want to be 36.
Uncle Shannon clap. I'll guarantee he's 36. Mr. Rick Fox, you're late. You will be 37. Take a number, get in line. This shit is like she's moving like the fucking financial aid line. Just take a number and get in line.
Don't do that to dude. Don't do that.
Yes,
he did not smash Brittany. Right?
He did. He definitely did.
You think he ain't killed?
No.
I know he got a little something. Like if you that open mamas, you know who I am.
No, he can't do it.
You know who I am. She know who Shannon Sharp is.
Try, but I want to think that he would.
No. It's not a matter if she would try. Offer. What you mean he wouldn't? He's a football player. You know how much box he caught?
Exactly. That means you don't need every box.
Nigga, that means he can have every box. And if he wanted to at that very moment, cut the cameras and let's get to it. That's his show, is it not?
Convenient.
And they drinking too already, right?
Convenient.
It's convenient. The box is right there. Is literally right there. It's up for grabs.
It's
what
right
Donald
there.
Trump say?
Nobody gonna.
Pussy.
Yes. They're terrible.
Out of control.
Like Brittany, is her mom around and shit like that?
Yes. Her mom is around. You wanna know why? Because she's on Basketball Wives now.
Really? Well, fuck it.
Yes.
They gotta make a living somewhere.
What's her link to Basketball Wives?
Her baby daddy.
Who is?
PJ Washington.
Oh,
the one that just got married.
Brittany's on Basketball Wives and her mother be on the
PJ.
show. I thought you were saying her mother's on Basketball Wives. No. That's why I was like, who's her mother with?
She's on the show. She had an episode where her mom brought her in.
Yeah.
PJ got Zold.
Okay, yeah. No, that I knew. I knew she had that baby.
Nah, her mom's a really nice mom.
PJ the nigga that nobody told, yo, bro, we just fucking her.
Him and Zion.
PJ, but PJ, they didn't tell him. That's how you know he a little nigga in the league. Nobody told him like, yo, bro, we just fucking on this shorty. He went and dumped in her, you stupid motherfucker. You the nigga that gave her what she wanted. They rusted. I know your teammates killed, bro. You the nigga that fucked up. You the nigga that got her and claimed it. And then she's like, wait.
The worst part of it, I think, is the fact that he ended up claiming her too.
36 bodies is, I don't know. I got like 7, 8. I'm 31.
I think Shannon Sharp, he made a crazy like reaction when she said 36.
As he
And
fucking should.
I don't know.
That bottle
Okay,
to the...
so here's the thing. So Shannon Sharp, we assume he fucked a bunch of girls. So 35 shouldn't be a shock to
It's
him.
not. But you know why though?
So he doing that dramatic antics for what?
Okay, I'm gonna tell
Like,
you why.
why?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because realistically, and Shannon Sharp and Brittany Renner run within the same circle.
Okay.
They're both industry ass niggas.
You want the explanation?
So, yes.
What is his occupation? What was his occupation?
Football player.
And what is hers?
A basketball wife.
No,
Oh, excuse me.
No, before she was a basketball
a trainer,
wife,
a
she
gym
was
trainer, a
gym
fitness trainer.
Oh wow, I gotta.
Was she the
come
whole
on.
time, even when she wrote
Come
that
on.
book back in the day?
You said what?
Was she a trainer even when she wrote that book back in the day? When she was doing what she was doing?
She was a trainer turned model.
You're a gym trainer with 35 bodies, and I'm supposed to be healthy off of you? You supposed to be helping. If you don't get your funky, dusty ass, you're a gym this nigga's a professional athlete. We know what to expect. It's not
And
even
she
like...
runs in the same structure. She's Drea.
No, she runs in the same
She's
circle
Drea.
now.
She's Drea.
Was she like that before?
Yes, it's been like that for years. Apparently, she's been a thing for years. Like, she was dating this soccer player, and she's been within the sports circles and things of that sort. Trey Songz knew
She
of
been
her.
around
Joe
because-
Budden knew of her. Like, these niggas been knowing her for years.
When we very first started the podcast back in 2018 was right when her book dropped.
Yes.
And that's when she was, back then is when she was name dropping. as
Yes.
This person I was doing this. So she was like,
she's been a
it
thing
wasn't
for a
on the
minute.
same level, but it was kind of like
She was
the
like
it
a
was
superhead.
Right, it was kind of like trying to be a second on some second superhead type vibe.
So she whack.
But the thing is, we're also realizing that she's our age, so that's also why it seems kind of crazy. Because it's like, if you were like superhead and all them now, they like in their 40s, whatever. You heard they had 36 bodies, it might not sound as crazy. But for somebody who was only in the industry for like 10 years and now you got 36 bodies, some people might think that sounds a little bit crazy.
Shit, you go ask Superhead. She
She
probably
been in
don't
the
want them
industry.
bodies
36
on
is not. 35 is not a lot. Rick Fox wants to be 36. She is
37.
35 right now.
her. 37.
He's bugging out.
I'm telling
He
you,
needs to
I'm
stop.
telling you, Uncle Shannon killed. I'm telling you, he
Uncle
did.
Shannon did not kill.
She's so open with it. Why wouldn't he ask?
She would.
Exactly. There's no reason to not ask. If you just like, if you that cool with it, it's not even to stress you, bro. Let's be
Why are
real.
you
If he
stressing
Let's
had
be
that
real about it.
reaction,
We are being real
why
about
would he
it.
wanna
Why
be
would he?
associated with that?
Thank you.
Because to be
What?
honest with you, we don't know what you even do really for you to have that many accountants that you fucking that many niggas. Once again, Shannon Sharp was a football player. This nigga is traveling from city to city to city. He's going to bump into bare bitches. Brittany, what were you doing
She
that you
was
had
a fitness
35
trainer.
dicks?
Hey, she was a fitness trader.
So you fucked your
Her
clients.
husband was a whether she did or she didn't, it happened.
And this is why you
I
don't
don't
get a
know.
trainer. Don't get a trainer. Do it yourself.
Fitness trainer. She was dating a soccer player. So regardless,
So
she was
after
in
the
the
soccer
sports
player,
circle.
she got into that world, and that was that.
Game over.
I don't
Game
want that.
over. So not only am I getting
I'll kill, but I ain't cuffing.
N-
Put me down as 42.
not 42.
Grab your ticket, wait
Not
online.
42.
This
Grab
shit's a
your
deli.
ticket, wait
It's a
online.
fucking deli. That's what you telling us?
Told you.
We niggas love delis, especially when the grill open 24 hours. Get a little chopped cheese 3 in the morning. We good.
Yeah,
Convenient.
convenient. I hate it. I fucking hate it. You
Oh.
want to know also what's convenient? Jada Pinkett and Will Smith's relationship. They're very, 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 very convenient.
Throw it away.
Yo,
Pack
Will,
it up.
if you can hear this,
Take me out the chat.
I'll do it for you.
No, we're keeping you in
We
the chat.
do
Zara.
not
You have to stay in
care.
the chat. You are the only married person here. You have
And
to
this
stay
is
in
why
the chat.
exactly why
You're
I'm
the one.
saying
William.
You're the one
we
that
do
created the
not
chat,
care.
and you can't end it.
We do not like. That's why I asked you earlier, like, what was the premise of her book? Because I'm like, okay, you said Will wrote a memoir. Great, yes, this is her book is now a memoir. Why did you have to lead with that? If this,
Those are the cliffhangers. Those are the parts of the book. Those got the biggest headlines as opposed to the rest of the
Exactly.
stuff
and
that
this
are
is
in the
why
book.
people say that she has nothing
Because she
going
gotta
on.
sell, but she gotta sell the book.
Right, no, but that's what I'm saying. This is
And
why
I'ma give you
people
tea.
say that
So
she
if
has
I'm selling
nothing
a book-
going on,
hey,
because if you're
It
writing
has
a
about. It
memoir,
has nothing to do about
yes, it
nothing
does.
going on.
It absolutely does.
It
because-
doesn't.
Yes, it does. Because if I'm writing a memoir, it's about everything about my life, and I should want to promote things that are positive, things that I went through, X, Y, and Z. And so my thing is, if that's the biggest thing that you have to lead with to promote your book, to me, that's an issue. you. That's a negative thing to lead with, to promote your book, to put you and your husband's relationship out there. Like, I understand like how she could see how it was coming from a good place, but I'm like, I don't think it was necessary. Like, there's a lot of other things I think she could have talked about to promote her book. And then of course, as people read it, as things go on, you discuss it, this might come up. But to lead with this, like, you gotta know shit's gonna come with it.
William, once again, I'll do it for you, bro. He know what I'm talking about. I'll do it for you, bro. She did enough. And
like
if she want to be
point,
with Pac that bad,
I feel like at this point, for real, a lot of other stuff that she said in a book, he said in a book also. He talked about the fact that he was not the best husband. He got the house because of his ego, and a lot of their relationship had to do with a lot of his ego. And so that could play a very big role into why Jada is giving it up the way that she is.
but it sounds like in Will's book, it sounds like he's taking accountability for everything that he did, and it sounds like she's pointing the finger in her book. I think that's what Zahra's not feeling. Like,
Right.
okay, Will started off and said, I did this as a husband, and I knew I shouldn't have did it, but my ego was the reason I did it.
Bingo.
And
It
she's
is
over
a
here
reflection
like,
of, like,
let me tell you about this bitch ass nigga Will. I don't even know why he said we was husband and wife. I ain't hear that in mad
that's
long.
how it's coming
Like,
off.
yo, shorty,
like,
you don't want to say you was born in a little Perry house, some shit like that.
right, tell us your come up story.
Tell us your come up
Everybody
story.
had a crush on you when they was little. Like, what's up?
And to be honest with you, my crush on Jada is gone. I used to love Jada. I go watch Low Down Dirty Shame because, let me tell you, features and the short haircut, she got it.
weak.
But again, you have
Demon
to read
Knights?
that nobody else cares about that.
And I'm letting you know right now, we don't care about her. We
We
feel like
don't-
she treating Will like
the
shit.
normal people don't care about him because guess what? The
Will I care?
booksellers are known for that. Like, if you're selling a book, they absolutely want an exclusive to actually sell the book so that it's an incentive. Now, all of the headlines of coming out are the incentive for people to actually read the whole book so that you get the whole story of Jada. I ain't read the book yet, but I'm basing this off of that. Once I read the book, and I'm gonna read the book, sure, I need to read this book.
You
And
read it
I
for
then
all of
want to
us.
read Will's book. Will's book I have. Well, Lydia has it, but I'll just go to the house and go get it because nobody's reading it. So
I don't like how she's just sitting there like a queen pin, like, yeah, I did this, I did
Yeah.
that,
Other
and then
things
it's
you
like,
could've
my
talked
nigga,
about.
don't lie. I hope you're not lying in this book either. Like, Jim Jones was on Instagram the other day and was like, yo, Jada, you talking about you was pushing crack while you was doing all this other side
Yo.
shit. I ain't gonna lie. Jimmy not lying. If you was doing it, it's gonna be some fiends that's still alive because crack
That
don't
would-
kill.
yeah.
We all know that. Don't give
Yeah.
me that face. Crack don't kill. It's gonna be some fucking fiends
I agree.
that remember
That's just
you.
hanging around.
And they
in the
still be
blood.
like, oh shit, what up, shorty?
Right.
Yeah. If you ain't getting those reactions, Jada, do not be lying in this motherfucking
It was
book.
another girl, as a white lady, who made a video that broke down the timeline of what she
With
was
her
saying
and
about
Pac.
her and Tupac. And I was like, I don't know if it's true or not, but I was like, if it was, that's crazy. And it's crazy how accessible it was for her to put that information together.
Because we gotta look at it. It's bad that she puts out this book and we gotta look at it as bullshit first, and then everybody has to dissect it because we don't believe her.
Because she's
Why?
been riding on this story for so long, and we only have her side to go.
You know
off
why
of.
we don't believe her? Because she's right now in her
when
villain
it comes
arc.
off of what?
With Tupac.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't. We only know what she said. So whatever.
Yeah,
if
you
she
talking about
says
a
we
nigga
had
that's
an
not
intimate
here,
moment at the
bro.
locker room and it was just us and blah blah blah. He told me we don't know if that's true or not. He's not here to tell us.
We all know Pac love his women. We know that. If he proposed, maybe, but we also know he had a bitch.
Yeah.
Right? We also know that. We
Yeah.
also know he proposed to her.
Yeah.
And they were married after.
He's a complex man. He was
Right?
A complex.
And before that, he was with Quincy Jones' daughter, correct?
He was with
He
her
was
until
with
she was with him till
complex.
the end.
So we all know.
Complex man.
We all know. But Jada, don't go speak on some shit where somebody can't speak back. You see, talk about you and Will. Will alive. He can defend himself if,
He
if
did.
it's
She
bullshit.
did talk about Will.
Keep it like that. But you
Y'all
bringing up
slaughter
this
him.
nigga name
Y'all
like
slaughter him, but that's a
anybody
part
else.
of her life. That's a part of her
Suge
book.
came and delivered his
But that's
ashes in a
but
box.
that is part of
Show
her
us the box.
journey.
I know you still got
That
it.
is part
Show us the
of
box.
her
You should have
journey.
put the picture in the
Hey,
fucking book.
I get you. I agree with
Show
you.
us the box now, matter of fact. Show us the box now. I know she loved that nigga. Show us the fucking box. You ain't throw it away. There's no way in hell you telling me you threw away the box that Suge Knight gave you with Tupac's ashes in it. Post it. Post it if it's real. Because now this is sad. And we gotta treat her like the boy who cried wolf. 2023, man, we got proof. If you want to see some shit, post it.
I think ultimately we have to realize that yes, Pac can't talk back. Nobody can talk back. But ultimately, this is coming from her memoir. And within her memoir, I expect there to be some in-depth shit about Pac, because
absolutely.
we've always gotten the very few footage of them two together besides the normal ones that we never get a deep dive into the aspects of that relationship, like what dynamic was that from her perspective. We don't have any dynamics of that relationship in general, so unfortunately we do just have to go off of her perspective. But
I feel like the only nigga that could speak on it right now is Suge, and he's so much of a real nigga, he not even gonna speak on it.
I wonder.
He's so much. I can't even say real nigga. He's so much of a street nigga.
Yeah,
He's not gonna entertain this shit.
Nah, not unless he gets.
He should check her if it's a lie. Suge should check her and let her know, only bitch. Don't put my name in nothing that ain't true.
Only if he gets mentioned.
And he got mentioned. Suge brought his box in the ashes in the box, in a shoe box. What type of box?
I got more shit to worry about right now.
You know he's coming out with a podcast, right? Called
Interesting.
Suge.
In jail?
Yeah.
God damn, these niggas could do anything.
Yeah. He's coming out with a podcast, so I'm
I hope they let them record it.
They are.
And you know?
They are.
Throw that shit. Yeah, do that shit, Suge. Show everybody you can change.
I wonder
one nigga.
if she will ever admit if she genuinely made space for Will, knowing her feelings for Tupac, even though he passed so young. Cause I know like publicly, like obviously, like she's gonna say like, of course they've been married for 20 years, like they go through ups and downs. That's my partner, this, that, and the third.
It is called Collect Call with Suge Knight.
But at the same time, I'm just like, bro, like I wonder if honestly, like, did she ever really think about that? Like, oh shit, like did however I felt about him affect how I was with Will? Like maybe even subconsciously.
What do you mean?
I think she knew.
Because like I'm thinking about like if the way she talks about him is like this is like the love of her life. And so I'm like, if you have somebody that's like that and then they get taken away from you and then the next person that you're with, can you really allow them all of the space that they need, that you, can you love them fairly enough knowing that you had this other person that was like the love of your life?
No.
Right.
And especially since the person is no longer there. Like you said, Pac is no longer there. So she has all these what ifs and thoughts and whatever she's feeling, she probably never was able to, and that's another thing. Life is too short, so cut the bullshit.
I think you have to be, when you're in that situation, you have to be intentional in not making your newfound partner, spouse, whatever, not feel like they're in competition with that other. And so that's probably where a lot of things may have arisen in their relationship, right? Because she might not have thought about it like that, and then it's like, oh shit, like
she has time to reflect.
I actually have to be intentional on not making him feel like this. I have to be intentional on how I come across as this, and vice versa. Like, no, on the same time, Will has to like be in mind that like I can't try to do that. I can't try to appease her and try to be whatever I need her to be just because she's feeling this way about him, just so she'll stay with me, or I want her to like me, or X, Y, and Z. Like, he's got to be him, and hope that she takes him for him and not in replace of who she can't have. What's
sad is, here's this, I'm not saying she don't love Will, but here is this man that he's in love with her, and he got to compete with a nigga that's not even here. Will was probably moving like this because he's fully aware, like, yo, she feels this way about this, and I'm gonna try to do everything in my power so she can feel like that about me, and it ain't work.
So, sorry, just a sidebar. This is not on the list of today, but it sure is gonna be on the list right now. Suge Knight had the first episode already, and he called out Warren G and Akon and commended women like artists like SZA and Cardi B, and suggests that Death Row Records was taken away from him fraudulently. He calls out lesser-known LA figures who criticize him for various YouTube channels and podcasts. Hit the publicist on the team says the future episodes will follow the first episode's freewheeling format, letting Suge speak his mind on whatever he wants.
It's just him, no guests. I'm dead. He got time. Oh yeah, 2 hours of just him chatting.
Tell us the
breakbeat. Yeah, tell me the tea.
Tell us the tea. Is
Maybe
Puffy going to jail? That's what we really want to know.
Facts. That's what I really want to know.
Who's going to jail first? Envy, Puffy, Dwight?
Nah.
Who's going to jail first? Envy, Puffy, or Dwight? Let's talk about it.
It was. Oh my God, the memes have have started.
Like
they are terrible.
one of them
was
got to
a
get.
video.
One of them has to go to jail before
They
this year is
all go
over.
to
Yo,
jail.
it was
Before the
a-
year's over.
Throw them all in jail.
Nah, on it. Truth to
All
God,
them
Yo,
niggas
to
every
honest,
selling real
Everyone,
estate with a
if-
ski
If
mask.
they
That-
all did it,
Like,
yo,
yo.
gotta do.
honest to goodness,
Gotta go.
when it all falls down to it, I don't think DJ Envy will ultimately be held legally responsible.
I don't know, cause
No, only reason why I say that is because, like, if you look at the breakdown that I saw, even though he was, unless his name is on some paperwork, which I don't know about, like they were showing like the properties, the way he was doing it, it was like he was selling properties that he either previously owned and then sold or didn't even own, which is like, it kind of sucks because it's information you could easily find out. And so it sounds like the way DJ Envy is connected is like niggas trusted Caesar because of him. And so it's like, yo, I'm not
Yeah.
just giving nobody random amounts of money.
Yeah.
But it don't seem like he was actually in the deals of like, okay.
Nah, I ain't
so
gonna lie. I
hope-
feel like Envy knew what was up.
Yeah, nah,
Like,
if he knew, that's
I feel
fucked
like,
up.
And I feel like he knew because, and the only reason I feel like he knew because we know he wasn't at work recently. The nigga had to do the show on Zoom.
So you can't be in the building. Obviously,
He's in
because
trouble.
iHeart,
Envy, we know you're in
because
trouble.
iHeart has now been associated. It's game over.
So
Most people that are talking are saying, I started doing it because I heard it on the radio.
and then now
So
it's like, yo,
now
y'all promoted
iHeart-
this shit.
And the FBI came in and raided the shit.
So Envy, it
Either
looked
the
bad.
FBI or New York. No, sorry. New York, yes.
Some shit.
Yes.
Nah, a
Like
Rico
because
charge
yes,
is
this is
way
Rico.
Yeah,
different.
you going down, bro.
This is-
And
but
let's be real.
but not even that. Not even a bomb you even more. They, for this case, from what I've heard, they allowed there's the FBI and then there's New York State. The FBI allowed New York State to come in and raid the fucking iHeart. They didn't even go themselves. So to me, that already run. Nah, they got a seal tight already.
Yeah,
You could go do the
let's
legwork.
look at it like
but
this, right?
I already got what I need.
This is how we
that
solve the
means
case.
that shit runs deep.
Yeah, and this is how we really solve the case with DJ Envy's face
You
and
were
voice
named.
not being there, not being you. Does he accomplish this on his own?
Caesar said basically
Not
that
on the skill that,
I don't-
not on the
Caesar
level that
said-
he was able to.
He's not getting it.
No,
He's not getting
on
it
the-
done.
He's able to do it.
He's able
not
to
on
do
the
it, but not
level
on the
that he
label
was
that, on the
able to.
level that he
Yeah.
did it now. But with Envy's help,
Oh yeah.
a lot of people was like, it got to be legit if
Exactly.
if Envy's supporting this.
Because there's a lot of people that flip houses, and there's a lot of people that could do what
And then
he's
my thing
doing.
is too, like,
legally
niggas
or
is starting to
illegally.
speak about it like, yeah, Joe Budden was like, yeah, this motherfucker called me. I don't talk to this nigga. In my head, why the fuck you calling Joe Budden? Charlemagne sits right next to you. Why you ain't ask Charlemagne? And if Charlemagne don't want to do it, something's fishy, bro.
But Joe Budden's the wrong person to ask if you trying to do something
But
shady.
But fuck
what?
it, it's like, but why are you calling niggas that you don't really have a relationship with to see if they want to make some money? When you work with people that make money and always looking to invest their money and to keep it growing. Y'all got guests every day that pop up on this show.
Yeah.
Envy knew what the fuck was going on.
And
Right
it's-
now, what's gonna happen? Caesar gonna take the fall. He gonna say Envy ain't do it. And guess what? Envy, you gonna have to look out for me while I do this bid, nigga. Cause I'm gonna take the fall. That's what's going. Envy's not going to jail, y'all. He's a public figure. They
At
gonna find a
all.
way to make sure he's not
At
ruined.
all.
His image is not gonna get ruined. We don't know who the fuck Caesar is. Come on.
So do
Envy
you
knew what's
think
up.
that Envy still comes out of this?
Nah.
Clean?
Envy gonna have to pay some money.
And-
Something's gonna have to happen.
In
Because
terms of,
essentially
like,
the idea right now, from what I see, they're doing the public cleanup. So the lawyer's coming out and saying, oh, we had Envy didn't have anything to do with this. Envy's not saying anything. The lawyer is saying everything. He's leaving it to the lawyer. Envy at first tried to talk about it
Yeah,
on
he
the
put his
show,
foot in his
but
mouth.
you know,
And then
he put his foot
Envy
in his
baited
mouth,
too.
but-
Like if you listen to the Breakfast Club in the morning,
He
he baited. He went and said, "I shouldn't be talking about this shit." And Charlemagne's like, "Then shut up and listen to your lawyers."
And then it was
lawyer.
also like there was other clips of like when he might have mentioned it when other guests was on, and it's just like you see the way he talking about it is like he not even really defending like what people saying, but he just like I just do this. I don't.
Yeah.
But you're not
literally.
correcting
Somebody,
this, you're not
one of
correcting
the
what people
guests
are
that he had,
saying,
I
like-
can't even remember the guest. Somebody, she said, "Oh, so you're a slumlord,"
right?
and he laughed it off.
And he could like he wasn't really, so it's like you not really even
You
if you're not
know.
doing it, you're
You
not
know.
defending it either. So
Yep.
it's like your stance on it was never really clear on what exactly you do. So even if your hands were completely clean and all you was
Envy
doing
know
is just
what he
helping
was-
put niggas on, you still didn't you didn't present it the right way, and now it just looks crazy.
The fact.
These fucking beige
But
people.
it's also fucked up.
Niggas said these fucking beige people.
Nah,
what?
It's also
Leave the beige people alone. We got a beige person right
It's
now.
also fucked up because DJ Envy got too much money and too much of a name to not do his due diligence. There's no way that you should be putting your name and your money and putting niggas onto a person that
But
you
he did.
don't know how they're doing their business.
But-
that is crazy. So I feel bad that all this is coming out, and he's probably gonna lose some shit, and it's gonna take a while for him to really get like his reputation back to where it was. But at the same time, I'm like, you got to do your due diligence when you're doing stuff like that. Like, you can't just let a nigga say like, yeah, do this, and then he don't really do it.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Facts.
And that's why we team MMG. Fuck it. I said it. Fuck it.
Why we team?
That's exactly
MG?
why. Shaq and Kobe type shit. Like, they not moving like that over there. They not robbing niggas that don't have money. Like, these are niggas that's trying to flip their bread to make to actually do something now. And y'all just
I love
cleaned
Ricky
them.
Rose.
Oh yeah.
Y'all just cleaned them out. Come on,
I
y'all
love
moving
Rick.
crazy over there.
I
Y'all moving
love
crazy.
Rick.
And that's also the crazy part because Rick does real estate.
Exactly.
So it's like, and so does what's his name?
That's the funny shit. Everything that Envy do too,
Lil
Rick Ross
Biggie.
does too. He does
This
the car
fucking-
shows. He does the
yeah.
real estate,
This
and he
freaking-
do it better. So
And we all know that
We
Rick
all
Ross
know.
loves to be flashy.
exactly. So
Like-
and we know he has the money to be flashy.
Yeah.
Like my
Yes.
nigga, let's be real. DJ Envy, you have a job. They can fire you.
Yeah.
They
At
can-
the end of the day,
you-
Rick Ross could stop making songs at this moment
And still-
it will be good.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
He could even lose Wingstop and be good.
The definition of a boss, right? Wow.
Facts. I love it. I love it.
That's a fact. Are him and homegirl still dating?
Oh,
Pretty V.
I don't know, but somebody should look it up. Look it up.
Because I
Zahra.
know like that she was talking about like it was kind of public for a while, but I don't know if like they could be on some side like they just don't post each other or people don't talk about it. So I don't know.
I don't hear people talking
How y'all
about
feel
it.
about not getting posted?
Like ever.
Just don't post you.
I feel like that's okay. I feel like honestly, here's how I feel about post. If you feel comfortable enough to post, great. But I prefer you not until we know that we're in a committed relationship.
Okay, I respect it.
And once we're in a committed relationship, personally, me,
Mm-hmm.
based off of my actions, I don't post.
Married one.
I think personally, if you're not going to post me, then your behavior on social media also reflect that. Like you can't be trying to have like a single persona on social media, even though you're not going to post me, if that makes sense.
What's a single persona?
What if it's just like, are we
Like-
looking into this too deep?
Do I have a single persona?
Nah, but I mean, like if I go on somebody's page and I know they're married, but like all I see on their page is them of like they in Dubai, then maybe they're in Mexico, they're at this party, they're at that party, just random selfies or pictures of you at stuff. Like somebody could take that as like you live in a single life. But maybe if you also like post your business, post family stuff, post this, post that, whatever, like it kind of just look like you post your life, then like to me that doesn't come off as like you trying to come off a certain way, if that makes sense. Because the only reason why I say that is because I feel like a lot of people do that. It's like dudes will say that, oh, I don't post you, blah blah blah, but at the same time, like somebody could easily go on their social media and like just innocently think like, oh, this person might be available. And so if you're not checking it in the DM, even if your profile is like that, then like, all right, now we gotta do something. Gotta get.
From what I've seen, him and V still kicking it.
Okay, good.
I love it.
So, two funny motherfuckers together.
I love
But
it.
if that's what that question was in reference to, I understand that celebrities' lives are different, and so
I feel like we look too deep into get into this posting and this social media thing. Like, what if your page is just like, and I get it. You said with this single persona, like, well, what if your page, you go to somebody's page, like for example, I go to your husband's page and it's just like photography work, solo pictures of him, like, and it looks like, oh, like this is one of those like hipster type page, and he don't have Zahra, but we know he's married.
Yes.
Is there something wrong with that?
Yo,
Yes.
you know who came to my head as soon as you said that?
I don't know.
Who?
It's not bad, but
Okay.
and the only reason
No,
I
you
say
can
that
say
'cause-
yo.
we're still together.
Just say it, cause I can bleep it out.
Edsel, but him and Enya are still together. But like, if you go on his page,
Really?
yeah, because he had a
What?
photography show. She was there. His mom was there.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But if you go on his page, like a lot of his photography
and that's what I mean.
He's not really on there. If he is, maybe he's out with his camera somewhere or something like that.
Yeah.
So like, I go on his page,
is
like
strictly
if I see him, like as a girl, if I didn't know him, I randomly stumbled on his page. I'm like, oh, I don't really know what he looked like. I can't really tell what he do. You would have to look hard to be like, oh, I want to talk to him.
Yeah.
His page is like an adventurous page. So what if your person's page is like that? Is it a problem?
Yes.
Or should you be like a part of their adventure?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you post just what you do for your life or whatever, and it just look like you enjoying your life, cool. But like, even if I'm a part of that, whatever. But
I used to hate getting recorded and never posted.
I don't like. Yeah.
Like, what's that about? Is this just like just for you?
I don't like being recorded at all. Very weird.
Like if we're recording, make sure it's for sex.
I can't say that because I just have mad random pictures of my husband in my
Picture.
phone.
Pictures.
Just cause.
Pictures, not videos.
It might be videos on there too. Just like we was like hiking and I'm just randomly recording him and he don't know.
Oh yeah.
Or like he doing something. I don't know.
That's your husband. That's your man. Duh.
Yeah.
But you know.
But
I mean, people. No, I'm not.
I think honestly,
I don't think we don't need to do it till we're probably married.
Honestly, when it comes down to it, I think if you're in that situation, you just have to assess the attitude around the person not wanting to get posted.
Yeah,
like,
I'd rather you just don't post me.
Because
in the life that I live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're with somebody and you tell them your reasoning and they're able to accept that, then I feel like that's okay. But if like somebody tells you like, oh, I don't want to post you because I do this and that and I gotta have this image, blah blah, that might be a red flag.
I would like to keep it personal.
Then it's a red flag.
Of course, absolutely.
If it's like
my reasoning is because I do not want people in my personal life. I don't even post my dad on my Instagram.
That's a valid. You have a certain type of career. That's a valid. That's what we're saying. But
if
like
they don't have that career that you have, and they like, don't do this because
you're gonna lose bookings or something, like because you're a party promoter or something. You gonna lose bookings, or whatever you do is like cater to because you need the opposite sex's audience. Like that's that's a different type of story. And that's other reason why I think she is bringing it up is because a lot of people who say that don't have nothing going on. So it's like, why can't you post me?
Sure.
Or whoever it is. It's not like you work at some place, you work at FedEx, or you got a regular job.
Yeah, you have a regular 9 to 5. Like, what's up?
If your homies know, your family know,
everybody know, and I'm not on there. It's like
It's like It's like almost like if you share everything else in your life, why not me? So that's why people can have issues. Like, but I understand.
Why you hiding your kid from the world? Like, no, for real, it be like that. It's like, why you? Are you hiding?
Right? Because
you have a right to question.
But if my man is not in my industry. No, I'm not posting him.
Cool. I respect your rules. Like, once again, you have a different lifestyle, too.
I'm not posting him.
You have to play by your rules, Bree.
If you're in my industry, then yes. It might I agree with you guys. I definitely might have to post him, but nah.
But I also agree you can't also take celebrities' lives like for face value either because they have a different lifestyle.
Listen, Warren G and all these old head rappers have children and we don't know nothing about them. Let's keep it that way.
Well, that's different. You could be a celebrity and keep your business out the tabloids.
Bingo.
And it not be a secret. Like we all know like Snoop Dogg been married for mad long and LL Cool J, but it's not like a secret either.
Yeah, but there are people that other rappers that we don't even know that have kids and they have kids.
Yeah.
So they keep it out, period. Not even just the headlines. We don't know of their existence until they are like of age. And then we're like, oh shit, I didn't even know you had a kid. That's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I think that could be a lot of different reasons because it could be safety. You can want your children to have a normal life. You don't necessarily want to have your children stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like all of that stuff that comes with like
that normal life shit is bullshit though.
Right.
The internet is here.
Right.
I
but
can search
you can
mommy and daddy name and see what y'all really do.
As a parent though, you can still try to do your best to keep your children and give them as much of a normal life as possible.
But yeah. What else? Oh yeah, Kim K hired a male nanny.
Okay.
That whole thing. Ain't nothing to really talk about. She hired a male nanny. All right, cool.
Damn, that's it. That's all you.
Yeah, like the fuck is wrong? Like whatever, shorty.
Damn.
Just show us that you do whatever with your money. We don't care. Go ahead. And she got some stupid reason where a bunch of people are gonna be like, it makes sense because y'all a bunch of dumb bitches like Kim Kardashian. So
the reason why she did that is because essentially she wants a male figure around the house. That male nanny has already met Ye, and Ye, they had an interaction already where Kanye basically had to tell him how he wants him to like raise him because he is the real male role model that's around him and things of that sort. But yeah, so how I feel about that. I think it's
Get out.
I feel like
You decided to leave your husband and now you want a man around. Get out.
Yo, you see what you could do when you have money?
Cause I'm just like
I divorced my husband. I'ma hire a nigga to stay in the crib. That's what's up.
and
Shorty
then
got
now
money.
you gotta have
She got
the
money.
real father of your children train someone else on how they're supposed to raise. Like, no, that makes no fucking sense. Like,
the
listen.
Kardashians.
just it's
This is
literally
what they
insane.
do.
And it's
this
just,
is literally what they do.
but
like,
it's just, I don't know about other people. Like, it gets me upset because we know that like they're ridiculous, but at the same time, they have a huge influence on a lot of people. And I can just see that being a trend of a lot of people just coming up with random reasons on ways of how to raise their kids or what or this and that because, oh, I saw this person do it. Oh, I saw that person do it. And it's just like,
yo, you know how you raise your kid? You spend time with them. You don't go hire a fucking male and fucking idiot.
So you just go. I think
Like,
to me, it's giving. Take your kids to their daddy.
Legit.
House.
no, for real. Like, you want a male? Go ahead, spend a month with him. He'll take
With
you to
him.
school, do all that
Literally.
extra shit.
You have a father.
Hey, you
Go
talking about you hiring
talk
somebody
to
and
your
now you
dad.
got, yo, Kanye better than me.
Yeah, go talk to your
and
dad.
once again,
Like,
it comes back to choices.
I'd have turned into OJ right there.
I understand on the concept level, the Ye is probably a character that's probably very difficult to deal with, but ultimately,
You chose him.
Yeah, she know that.
You cannot, like, you can't
Man,
deny
you
your
think she don't know that?
which is why
She know
it's
that.
ridiculous.
She chose
So
all
now
them other
she's-
dicks too.
so now she's choosing to give him a proper
And no,
quote
and
unquote
no, we're gonna
role
say
model.
what we just said. She choosing another dick now. This one she's just paying for.
Mm,
So now I control it.
Yo, she's just a nut.
I
Literally.
pay for it so I can control it.
Oh yeah. That's all. That's really what it is. It's a control thing, and that's what she's showing that she likes. She likes to be in charge of everything, and it has to be about her, and it has to be her way. That's what I'm seeing.
mm-hmm.
So, go ahead, Kim, enjoy. And you're not a lawyer, fake ass.
Shots.
Oh my god.
She ain't no lawyer.
Oh my god.
You not your daddy. Your daddy wasn't really a lawyer type nigga either. Like, he was just there
Wow.
helping niggas.
Wow.
You feel me? From
That's
what we know.
Wow.
crazy.
That is not true,
Just
CJ.
saying. I'm just saying.
That is not true, CJ. I will not let you sit there and
He
say that
ain't-
on this damn
he ain't
podcast.
really that
You
nigga.
cannot
He ain't really.
say
He ain't
that,
really that nigga.
CJ.
He really not that
CJ.
nigga. So it's
CJ,
like,
you
alright.
can't say that. Of course he was.
If he really was, if all jokes aside,
That's why
if
they're
Robert
at where they
Kardashian
are.
was really that type of nigga, your daughter would not be selling that porno tape. So once again, you ain't making enough and you ain't free enough niggas because your daughter still
Zahra, do
sold
you
that
have
coochie.
anything to combat this?
Yeah, because he was passed by the time all of that happened. So I
Yeah.
can't say that.
So what you mean?
So-
he wasn't doing his job when he was around?
No, but what I'm saying is
Or they blew through the bag that quick?
no. What I'm saying is her mother had more of an influence. Her had an influence on her
I
since her
forgot.
father passed.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
I
like,
totally
if he
forgot.
had been alive all of this time, I don't think those things would have
To
happened.
be honest,
Yes.
I forgot this
I agree.
that Kim has a pimp. I
Yes.
totally forgot.
That's who's
I forgot
she's
Mama Love
orchestrated
is in charge of
all,
everything.
and that's probably why, because she didn't want the bag to stop.
Makes sense now. I forgot. It's the mom.
Wow.
It's always been the mom.
Not it's
Nah,
always been
but
the
I
mom.
can also see it how, that could have been how they were raised. Like, yeah, like I don't know if Chris worked or not, but like they could have had nannies when they were growing up. So it doesn't. So I know for people
Yeah,
who
that's true.
grew up like that, it might not
They-
seem unnormal
So
to
it's
have a
probably
nanny.
normal for them to have a nanny because
Right.
they did grow up like that.
And that's why they hate each other now. Next. Fuck them niggas. Next. That's why they hate each other now. And they
Yeah.
always crying on the phone and
It's
blocking each other's numbers. Like, y'all blood related, dummy.
It's so crazy because like I have an older brother, but he's 20 years my senior. So like we didn't grow up together. So like I grew up as an only child, and I always used to low key like envy people who had siblings because I'd always felt like I was alone. But then it's always crazy because my friends who have siblings hate that shit. They're like,
I
yo,
was about to say,
I
you want
fucking hate
mine?
my brother. Not like
I don't
hate, but you
them,
know
but
what I'm
if you
saying?
want
Like,
them,
but
like,
no,
you
that's
feel
what I'm
me?
saying. Like, you can like they know the other side of growing up with 2, 3, 4 people in the house, and I'm like, whereas I'm seeing it like I go get to hang out with my cousins, and it's a whole bowl of fun all day. It's probably not like that every day. Somebody's getting on your nerves. Somebody took something, this, that, and the third. So it's like it's always like those opposite of perspectives of like the grass is greener type shit. But I think it is sad though that like they grew up as siblings and can't get along even as grown people.
Facts. Okay, so you want to go into music now? So City Girls' new album, they had very low sales. I think the end number was 8K.
8K, like 8,000?
8,000. There have been rumors of them breaking up and video footage of allegedly tension between them two, between JT and Carisha.
Yeah, ain't Carisha the new Oprah? Ain't that what they saying? Of course. She ain't got time for this rap shit. She's the new Oprah. That's what they just said. She got podcast of the year, right? She on a ball right now. Fuck this rap shit.
Listen.
Yeah, she got money. She about to have money. JT better find a way. She better stop beating Uzi ass.
JT is going into branding.
Brandon?
Yes. Okay. Beats by Dre. And there are other like commercials that she's doing. I think she might have done I feel
like JT's mad marketable. She can do a lot too.
Yes.
Like, but
she's doing it slowly but surely.
Yeah, she's doing it too slowly though. Like she could have been.
I think it's because she was. I think it's because she was loyal to her group.
Yes.
Because as I'm hearing you guys talking, I'm thinking about it like the outcomes. I'm like, if they split, and I'm like, at first I was like,
if they split, JT screwed.
Right.
No,
so
I don't think so.
So listen, at first I was like, oh, JT was.
She has more.
Right.
I think
JT
Carisha has more of a leg to stand on because JT went to jail. And because she had to hold them two down because she really didn't have a choice. It was just them.
If she didn't have the podcast, her as a solo act, I don't think would translate. And so, like, if you were to look at the two of them, just like who could hold their own, JT could hold her own as a solo artist.
Yeah.
But I think in loyalty to her group, she stuck with it. And so she didn't really make moves to, maybe I have my own solo track over here with this person, but not with this person. And so now that Carisha's got the podcast, it's like I see now what he's saying. It's like, yeah, like JT could be that artist, but is it too late? Like now is she in Homegirl shadow now because what does she have outside of City Girls?
Not just Homegirl shadow. It's a lot of other female artists that's doing their thing. You gonna play catch up with them?
Oh yeah.
You sure you want to do that by yourself? You don't want to do that by yourself. And then you're going to have to pick a side. You Cardi, you Barbie.
Oh, she's definitely a Barb.
Yeah,
she's Barbie.
She's all the way. She was what?
There you go. There you go. So you got to work with certain artists now. Yeah. I don't know.
Allegedly, they got into a fight, but, JT and somebody else got into a fight at the VMAs.
Not surprised.
Speaking of, before I go into award season, Hip Hop Awards definitely happened. CJ, how do you feel? Did you watch it? Did you not watch it? Huh? Okay.
You watch the whole thing? Nah, Mr. Weiss needed to support the BET Awards.
Facts.
Yeah, I had one of those moments where I just wasn't feeling TV. Like, I haven't watched TV. I've been trying to stay off social media for a while, too. It's a lot going on that was just like,
you need a social detox.
It's something.
Yeah,
it's something going on. And it's just like it get draining after a while. And even watching the awards, I was like, damn, I used to enjoy this. And right now, I'm just like, yeah, my mind not even fixated on the awards. As much as I do love watching these shits, it was just not there.
What do you think?
Same shit. And that's why they not stupid.
Ice Spice won a BET Hip Hop Award, but she didn't show up.
Yep. And so it begins.
How do you guys feel about not just specifically her, how do you feel about as a winner on the 50th year of hip hop as a brand new artist not showing up for the BET Awards?
She got nominated. She didn't even know she won yet. And you ain't show up?
She didn't think it was important.
Yeah, so kiss my ass. We take this award back.
Or somebody told her it wasn't important.
So if you were BET, you would...
Fuck you. That's what you told me.
No. So if you were BET and she didn't show up, you would have given the award to someone else.
I definitely would have. You're a new artist. You just let us know that you're bigger than us. Yeah, all right, bet.
Do you think that's how they feel now? Because that's what's happened.
No, because for years artists have skipped out and they just had somebody's random replacement.
We didn't have new artists skip out.
Thank you.
That new artist was there.
Thank you.
That nigga knew, even if he didn't want to, he didn't want to be there. They knew just the camera pan.
He was there. He had to. Remember, it was the new artist, Zahra.
Yeah, but you said how would you BT feel?
As the new artist.
Right. That's
the
but
new
what I'm
artist
saying
is snubbing you.
Right. And what I'm saying is it's been a pattern. So I'm not
It's not been a pattern with new artists.
Oh yeah, I don't know of a new
What new artist has skipped the BET Awards, Zahra?
Oh, you mean this level
what I'm
of
saying
big-headedness has been a pattern?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say is that people skipping out, not thinking that the BET Awards is important has been a trend. So I'm not surprised that it's trickled down to now a new artist thinks that they can do the same thing.
That ass still fat, mamas, but hey.
I mean, of course they're gonna be mad, but like at the same time, like that's just what I would be thinking. I'm like, you gotta take a step back and think about it. I'm like, wow, yeah, like that shit kind of been happening, and now it's just like we didn't think it would happen in this category, but eventually it did.
Yeah, I don't like.
And instead of saying something, they just been kind of save face for years because it's been Beyonce or some bigger person. But I think if they would have said something or just something to show that they care about these people showing up, I think it might have showed a little bit of something, and people would have thought secondly about not showing up.
I'd have had her come out with her little ice spice drink from Dunkin' Donuts to accept her award. We gonna make you as much money as we can. We support you.
She is SNL. She is Donut.
Yeah, but you see what she got.
She has the Taylor Swift collab, so she's in a lot of different pots already as a new artist. That's why I'm not like Zahra. I'm not really shocked about it, but it's more of like, damn, bro, not you too. Yeah.
But I think we also have to realize that, like, even though she's not technically of that age group, all of these new artists are of the internet age, and they don't respect the same things that a lot of other people that we used to grow up on, or the same values or traditions and things like that. So that's just the age that we're in right now. It's unfortunate that like this is where we're at after 50 years of hip hop, but that's how the trend is.
G Herbo and Southside versus Funny Marco. Now, recently, they did a podcast, and to say the least, it was cringy to watch because it just seemed like two hood niggas picking on somebody that just really isn't prepared for this at this moment right now. I kind of feel bad for Funny Marco, but I also am thinking about it on the grand scheme of shit. Somebody do that to me, I'm not posting the video. Thank you. If it really truly didn't make my heart crumble, I'm not posting the video. I can't do the public scrutiny regardless of who. I'm not putting myself out on the internet.
It would depend on how I feel about it. If I watch it back and I also thought it was funny, right? No, because I thought it was funny, then I would put it, because I feel like people do that and then they think they're clout, and then the comments come and then they try to walk it back. And so that's why I say that, like, if you're going to post something like that where you're getting flamed, you got to be comfortable with it, with yourself first, because all types of comments are going to come. Agreed. So if you're comfortable with it and you think it's funny and you like, yeah, they flamed the shit out of me, post it. But if you know that somebody might say something that's going to cut you, or you're going to feel some type of way or react emotionally, like you said, just don't even post it. Don't even put yourself, don't try to frame it in some type of way. Just don't.
You know, I'm glad that I am the only guy on this one. Sometimes.
Why?
Because y'all see things one way and I saw something totally different.
So what did you see?
I saw Southside become an instant dick rider the minute Herbo showed up.
Oh.
True.
His energy was not like that by himself. He was chill. The minute Herbo showed up, that nigga switched up. His mans is here. That's your boo. That, like, you was ready, bro. You was chilling. You wasn't doing none of that shit. If he was on that timing before, then it's all right, yeah. And then now here come Herbo. Herbo gonna pull up and he gonna cut your ass too. We all about to do this, but you wasn't doing it like that. You took it. They took it. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they took it too far. You broke the nigga watch. You did a lot. But
yeah, that's OD.
if Marco
They
let
did
it
a
get
lot.
posted, he knew what he was doing too. Cause now we get to see, yo, y'all went up there and acted like some real dickheads. Y'all acted like some real dickheads. Like, yeah, it's hood niggas that play around like that, but we don't disrespect other men.
I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
It was more on some like
it was
they
more
thought
on
it was
some,
cool, but it really
they
came
thought it
off on
was
some
cool,
bullying
but
shit.
But on some real shit, if the nigga decided after they broke his watch, he popped on one of them. They'd have been looking at him like, or they'd have tried to jump him or whoever.
Yeah,
right,
definitely would have tried to
It'd have
jump
been
him.
different. But it's like, oh, you just came onto my show.
Yep.
And now you trying to bully
All right,
me.
yeah,
You
you cutting my ass. I'm gonna let you get this your episode. So get your clip off.
Yeah.
But then now y'all getting too disrespectful. Y'all
break my watch.
You telling me all other shit. All right, bro. I'd have shot the nigga. And then you
Not
doing
to
this
shot
with
the
doodle
nigga.
stains
Oh
in your
my God,
fucking
no.
jeans. Yeah, let's talk about the big fact that when Southside stood up, you got boo-boo stains leaking through denim. You know how fucking thick denim is, nigga? You know how long that shit gotta be in your fucking drawers for it to seep through the cotton and get into that denim, nigga? You are fucking disgusting. And then you got the nerve to break that nigga $30,000 watch, nigga? Go get you some fucking... Go take a shower, nigga. And change your fucking clothes. You up there acting a fool. But yo, that's what happens sometimes. Niggas be one way and then they man show up and they act like a dick rod. And as a nigga that hang out with niggas and shit like that, I see shit like this all the time. I see a nigga be cool 1 minute and the next minute his mans pull up and it's a whole different nigga. You don't know who this nigga is.
I only saw clips.
No, we see it with I done seen it with men.
I didn't see the full episode.
Oh yeah, I've seen shit like that all the time. Hell
I'm telling you, Southside just a dick rider for that.
What?
That's what I got from that. I was just like, damn, bro, really? And then you get on the internet to be like, yo, I'm a street nigga. Shut the fuck up with that shit.
Did.
Yo, street niggas be talking about they don't be on the internet doing this internet shit.
Said,
and then you go right on the internet to do this internet shit.
Yep, he went to the internet shit because he
Yeah.
knows.
The only reason you defending yourself is because you know you was wrong.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Ultimately.
And if you wanted to say something, you could have been like, yo, if y'all took that the wrong way, like me and bro, we spoke after the show and shit like that. I kicked him to $30K right there off camera. He could have said anything, but he was there defending his actions. So you know you wrong.
And you know he didn't replace
you know you got doo-doo in your drawers. And you know you stink.
You know he don't have the $30K to give to replace that.
And
watch,
Southside father say that he not even like that.
That's crazy.
Yo, tell this nigga
How
chill
you
out,
come
man.
outside with stains
That's
on your
OD,
jeans,
not the
and then it's
I
like,
ain't gonna lie, once they broke
then
my watch, I'd have, yo, alright, bet.
and then it's like, it's crazy because as a lady, I could say you don't have good friends because one of your girlfriends should have caught that. But dudes is not looking at other dudes' asses.
Nope.
So it's like, unless you stinking like that, that means you that
really
been
was
on your
thinking,
pants.
yes,
Like
for
what?
a minute, for a long ass time.
Like that mean
A
you
long
been.
time. That
I
shit
can't.
been
I'm
sitting on
sorry.
your
I'm
shit
just
for
bringing
mad
it up
long.
because I can't take you seriously. Like you trying to be hard and shit like that. And if that's really true, that's crazy. How you trying to be out here being a thug and you got doodle stains on your jeans, bro?
Yeah.
What? No way.
Mm-hmm. And we'll have the audacity to tell you these is what?
And you out here cracking niggas.
$2,000 jeans, nigga.
And you out here cracking niggas watches on
shit
clouds.
Mary. You got doodle in your Mary jeans, nigga.
Like, right.
That's what you telling us, nigga. You
Yeah.
got
That's
that much.
a flex.
You got that
Yes.
much money. You could shit in your pants
And
right?
walk around with
and
it.
just change it because I got that. This is just $10,000 worth of denim. I'll do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah.
Copy.
Deadass. That's
come on,
exactly
bro.
what
Be
he's
real
telling
with
you. He is being real.
Niggas went up there and acted like two dickheads.
Yeah. Yeah, it just wasn't nice. Benny the Butcher comments around the critique of hip hop. Enough of the critiques and just enjoy the music. Do you agree? Do you not agree?
Cap.
Why?
We know
Zahra?
why.
Oh. You
We
think
know.
he said it for his personal reasons?
I know he said it because that freestyle with him and Drake didn't get released. Cause guess what? That shit got released. We would have critiqued it, right? Oh, okay, but it didn't get cleared. So
you believe art is to be critiqued?
maybe this is your job, nigga. We gonna do this. You put out some work, we gonna critique it, right? If you're an athlete and you play poorly, the press is gonna say, yo, you played like shit tonight.
Okay.
What happened?
Here's what I believe. I believe in like the grand scheme of creating an art and how it exists in general to be critiqued, and no. But if we're gonna now play in the world where who's the best, what's the best, we have to have a judgment of something. So if you're playing in that world and you want to be judged on, you want to make it to a certain level, and we've collectively decided what that level is, you gotta understand people are gonna critique you.
if it's a personal track, and maybe he's like it hits your heart and it's not for everybody, still wanted to share.
Right,
it.
you just felt
Alright,
something
cool,
on your
yeah.
spirit. Right,
That's
a painting,
cool, but understand,
pictures.
it's still gonna get critiqued. It's
But
to
now
the public,
you telling
nigga.
me you want to be in a museum, you want to be in a fashion show, you want to win a Grammy. There's got to be a certain level to put you above other people.
Yeah, I agree. I thoroughly agree.
It's competition,
Art is
like
to be
CJ said,
critiqued.
just like anything else.
Art is to be critiqued. It is.
If you're playing, I think this is the other thing. People forget that hip hop is a sport, and if you're gonna play the sport,
You gotta play. You gotta be willing to play in the game.
you gotta play the game.
That's it.
That's
it.
You gotta practice. You
That's
gotta
it.
show up when you gotta play your game. When it's a match, when you gotta race, when you gotta play a game, whatever. You gotta hit the weight room.
If you want to be a role player, just say that.
Mm.
If you don't want your music critique, then you want to be a role player. And
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that because every team need a role player. You need
Absolutely.
role
Yeah.
players. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's what you're saying, like, yo, just stop critiquing niggas' music and enjoy it, how the fuck can I enjoy something that I don't enjoy?
Yeah,
Right.
The
fuck?
I don't
Tell
agree.
how you
Sorry.
want me to enjoy an album that
Benny,
I did
you
not
bugging.
enjoy.
I'm critiquing this music because a lot
And
of these niggas
also-
is trash as fuck, and I don't give a fuck.
For
I
all
also
dog.
feel like
Dirt.
that's also kind of where we've been at too. It's like there's a difference between critique and opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Being critiqued is giving feedback, whether it be good, bad, how
Or
you can
indifferent, yep.
improve. But someone's opinion is somebody's opinion. So even somebody could be a fucking Grammy winner. It could be Jesus, and they'll still be like, all right, and that's
for
just
real.
someone's opinion of how they. So it's like you got to distinct. Do you not want people's personal, like CJ said, their personal opinion of you?
Yeah, no, she's not lying. And
That's
Zahra,
different.
they're not lying. Niggas could be like, yo, Jesus won that, but did you hear Lucifer verse? Niggas like, yo, bro, like, come on.
There's always
Everybody's
something
gonna
more.
have an opinion.
Yes.
So like,
But
So
if you
everybody's gonna
want
have an opinion.
constructive criticism, you want feedback, you want people to tell you how you doing, how you not doing compared to this person, that person, that's different.
you know what it sound like? It sound like he had a night in the studio and his niggas was just like real quiet.
Oh, I see. Like everybody was doing shit, and then when it
was
came to
just one
his
of those-
turn, it was
just one of
quiet.
those nights where he's rapping and everybody's like, yeah, that shit cool, bro. He ain't get one that caught the room. So he's just like, yo, niggas need to chill with this shit. This is my artwork. Niggas love doing that. I do this shit with passion. I love this
Yes.
shit. Yeah, and we not saying you don't, but guess what? It ain't do nothing for us.
Right.
You have us here because you're looking for a reaction and you didn't get it. Don't get
'Cause
mad
that's
at us,
where-
nigga. Go do something else.
And I think that's where a lot of like people get caught up because it's like everything you create is from the heart, but when you throw in business and money into
Yup.
it, is
Talk
when
about
things
it.
get
Exactly.
is
That's
when
when the
things
ball game is
it can't
different then.
always be emotional.
Yep.
It can't always be
cannot-
like
it
we're
cannot
not saying
be emotional.
right. It's,
No, it cannot be emotional.
No, I think
at
you
all.
have to have some emotion. You can't be a
How?
psychopath. Like
In
you can't
business?
be. Yes, you can't be a psychopath. You have to have some type of intuition. You have to have some type of empathy. But you also have to understand that.
Empathy in business.
Yes,
How?
empathy. Because I
Give
equate
me a-
empathy with understanding. So just because
Got
I
it.
can understand where you're coming from and I can sympathize and feel you doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not going to fire you or not tell you that you don't owe me this money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like, I don't think in business you got to be completely stoic and emotionless. That's
Got it.
crazy. Like,
Okay.
people are human.
Okay. Sometimes sure.
But at the same time, like, if your shit is not good enough to be selling records, then you just got to go harder or figure out what you need to put in your formula of what everyone
Stop
else is doing
complaining,
that you
you
aren't.
fucking
No one's
fucks.
denying that you're not talented. We know that. But there's just something else, some little piece, some little spice that's not in your flavor, that's in theirs. That's why they have their leg to stand on.
You know, I think that's the same way with men and women. If you don't got the leg to stand on, why you here, brother, man? Wow. That's it? That's all you got? Crazy. And-
He's like, I'm gonna wait for you to bring up something specific.
No.
Until
no,
then,
Until then,
no.
I don't really know what you asking.
He's like, there's too many ways.
Oh, yeah, there's
You're
too
not
many
gonna
ways
get
you
me
can-
caught up.
Exactly.
You're
I
not
don't
gonna
really
clickbait
know.
me.
Ask what you want to ask.
I'm only gonna respond to
I don't
something.
need to ask anything, but what
I
the
got a question.
What you got?
It's, you know.
Yeah, because we went through the whole list.
Oh, you ready for this
So,
question, right?
what's your question? Let's hear this.
Y'all
We about to
shop
go
at
to.
fashion? Y'all wear Fashion Nova?
No.
Sheen?
Shein, no. I used to
Zahra.
watch. I used to shop at Fashion Nova sometimes.
Okay. What y'all be
Zahra.
wearing?
I'll
Okay.
do Naked Wardrobe.
Shit,
So what's
honestly,
wrong
I go to
with-
Forever
like,
21.
Personally, when I saw this little list pop
Maybe
up of
a
places-
Target.
Okay.
Yeah, Target be having some cute clothes.
You like
Maybe a
Cheesecake
Target.
Factory?
I love Cheesecake Factory, but I'm definitely not doing it on a first date.
I've honest to goodness never been.
So
Zahra, we're totally taking you to Cheesecake
you
Factory.
You would accept that as a first date? Because you've never been there.
Because she's never
so
been.
it's an experience that you had never experienced.
Sure.
Okay. Why wouldn't you go on the first date?
I've been to Cheesecake Factory. You're not taking me to Cheesecake Factory.
Why wouldn't you go there on a first date?
Because I feel like Cheesecake Factory is the same way as a Red Lobster or a Applebee's.
Okay.
I think those are the same kind of like restaurants. If for what I like to eat.
What are you there for?
I'm here
that
for
was gonna be my next thing.
Great food and an amazing conversation.
So in your mind,
I still want my belly full.
You want your belly full.
I still want my belly full from the finer things of
you
life.
don't have a you generally don't have a problem with Cheesecake Factory because you just admitted that you love it. But
like
yet you won't go there on a first date with somebody who wants to
taking
spend time with you there because
you're
it's
not
a chain
taking
restaurant.
me to
Why?
Cheesecake Factory. No.
Why?
Because you want to know why? Because we live in New York City,
okay.
and you can go to the thousands of restaurants that are just in New York City.
I agree. There's
why
a lot of mom and pop
me
restaurants we could go to.
Why are you taking me to a chain restaurant?
What's wrong with it? That's what I'm asking.
Why are you taking me to a chain restaurant?
Same reason I'll take you to a mom and pop shop that you probably never heard of, never seen.
I would rather that.
And probably you'll take another nigga there after our date.
No, I won't.
Anyway,
wow.
I know how women move. Bullshit.
Wow.
Bullshit.
Why would you ever think
Bullshit.
that I would do something like that?
I know. Trust me.
I would never do that. I personally would never do that.
Right.
I feel like that's really sacred for men for some
What?
really odd reason.
I'll take a girl
like
somewhere, we don't
men
work
don't-
out,
yeah,
and she take her next nigga there.
Yeah, men are very
OJ.
sensitive.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Men are
Well,
very sensitive
I mean,
with that,
Especially if
so.
I'm gonna go back
If
to
it's
that
like a
spot and then I
restaurant,
see
I've
you
heard
there.
men talk about that. Yeah, I don't do that.
Well, see, I feel like that's when it comes to like you got to be intentional with dating. Like, yeah, like you can't be taking everybody you dating to everywhere because you're gonna run into to shit like that. Like something might be a special place or this and that, and then it didn't work out, and now you like, damn, this place I like is fucked up because this bitch or this nigga. So yeah, you just gotta be.
Nobody's answering what is wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
You can't say nobody because I don't think so because me personally,
personally I feel
regardless
like,
if the food was whack or if the food was good, the service was trash. If the person that I'm with
I will take
is
you
for
to
me,
a mom and pop that you can get a nice ambiance, quiet experience where it's intimate and it doesn't have 1,000 fucking people.
sure,
And it gives me intimate space where we can actually talk and have a conversation as opposed to Cheesecake fucking Factory.
but that's
that
different.
could be
So
the
you're
same
saying you
size
would rather
as
something-
Red Lobster. Come on, bro.
But that's
Hey,
different
what?
than
Yo, you love some Red Lobsters too. Don't
I
do
love
that.
Red
Yeah, but
Lobster.
this is
That's my
thing, like,
shit.
it,
But like,
and there's
bro,
nothing
you
wrong.
cannot
If you
take
in a
me to Red
relationship-
Lobster on a first date. No.
Is this only?
No, because
is
you
this
are
only
setting a
on
level of
first date thing? Is this
expectation
only a first date
on the
thing?
first date. Yes, this is
Second
the only
date, third date, we're
this
dating
is
now.
only a
We could go to
first
Red
date
Lobster.
thing. Yes.
Why? Because you comfortable with a nigga?
Yes.
That's disgusting.
Because you've set a level of expectation. So if I ask you, babe, I want to go to Red Lobster today,
All right. So
you
I
be
set
like,
a
yo,
level
babe,
of
why Red
expectation.
Lobster?
Mhm.
I like Red Lobster.
But she wants to know that you can also take her to Ruth's Chris if she asks at the same time.
Thank you, Zahra.
And you know what be crazy about this though?
However,
Thank you,
And I
don't
love it. I
don't
love-
take that as a cosign.
No. I love these conversations.
It's not a
because
cosign, but I appreciate you
It's
going
like-
into
No, I
clarity.
agree. I know the logic because
I appreciate you going into clarity.
because my thing is like I get it. Like everybody wants to, you want to be taken out to a fancy place and do this, that, and the third. But like I've gone out to restaurants like that and had a shitty ass time, and I was
Facts.
just like, I'm even more mad that the bill was like $500.
Bill be $500 plus, and I'm not saying
like-
I won't do it, but
Yeah, but it's
we're
just
gonna
like,
go out and
but
eat.
I
That's
could have,
it,
and
but-
I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, we could have went somewhere and I could have been in some biking shorts and a tube top and sandals and we would have had a good enough time walking around or some shit.
I bet. So here's my thought process around that. I, as a woman, if any man asks me out on a date, it is my obligation to make sure that date is a wonderful date, regardless of the fact, because he is here spending his money and I'm here spending my time.
Yeah,
So
you have
at
to be
the
good
end of the
company.
day,
He's spending his
feel-
time and his money.
Again,
Yeah, it's not
you
just
can-
his money, it's his time too. Because
Men
if it don't
care
work
about-
out, he wasted his time.
I agree, but most men don't care about the time. They care about the money.
Yes, they do.
CJ,
Really?
your mans care about time more than money, or
Niggas
money
be pissed
more
that
than
they
time?
wasted their time too. Trust and
Yes,
believe.
they do.
Trust and
If
believe.
they didn't get
y'all would
nothing
never
out of
hear,
that,
y'all would never hear it. But best
Yeah.
believe, niggas
Especially
be
if they
pissed.
didn't get anything out of it. If
Niggas
they
be
got something
pissed.
out of it,
Yeah.
sure, maybe it was wasted, maybe not. But if I did all that and I definitely didn't get
Yeah,
anything,
niggas be pissed. Trust and believe. But it's like at the end of the day, though, it's like
I think
I'm
that's
here,
the thing.
I'm here to spend time with you.
that's the difference. I think women.
Time.
I
with
think when it comes
you.
to this,
Quality time.
men take their L's in silence and will be like, all right, on to the next one. Women will run back and talk about the situation like, oh, he did this or he did that
'cause
or I
women
wasted my
self-reflect.
time.
Men just move on.
That doesn't necessarily mean that men didn't self-reflect. They
He
just
didn't.
not.
I
No, it
self-reflect
doesn't.
every time
it
I
doesn't.
get in the
Not
car.
in the moment. He
No.
didn't
In
In the
self-reflect.
moment, I guarantee, I can tell you for a fact. Yeah, I can tell you for a fact.
When you
yes.
fuck another girl when
Yes.
you're in a relationship.
And I got right
What
back in,
does
and I
that
got
have
in
to
the
do
car
with what
and
we were
doing the
just
3
talking
a.m.
about?
ride back to the crib. Yeah,
That's
I'm
after the
sitting-
moment. That's after.
You mean in the moment
that-
too?
I said
Yeah, in the moment, I
in
know
the
I shouldn't be
moment.
doing it. Of course, it crossed my mind. You dumb? Of course, I know I shouldn't be doing it. But guess
you're-
what? My dick is already out. Game over.
Yep, I'm sad. Damn, it's sad.
All right, yeah, we know,
really
we
sad.
do, we do.
I
But
keep
then my
telling
thing
you,
is,
Zahra, it's
my thing
sad.
is no, because I make it seem like, well, the women that's going around with this list is like they're all agreeing to.
No, I don't think a lot of. I don't
I
think
think
that
a
is
lot
at
of-
all.
No. Let me tell you. Based off the list, I think a lot of it from like 25 down, y'all are bugging. Like, movies, you can take me. It's not that big
Honestly,
of a deal.
honest to
if you want to
goodness,
take me on a coffee
First date,
date,
I'm not
that's
going on
fine.
the movies.
I
want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. I want to, let's have some fun. I'm not going to the movies. We might do an
That's fine.
activity. We might do something
That's fine.
else.
That's fine. I personally really like the movies. So
my whole opinion.
if you want to take me on the movies, I don't mind it.
I'm about to make a list of places you don't take niggas because you know how simple a nigga is. Take me to IHOP. Take me to IHOP. Give me a
Don't
little
take me to
splashberry.
IHOP.
I'm eating your ass after that. Cause thank you. You filled my stomach. I appreciate that you actually took the time out. I don't care if you took me to the fucking Grant Diner shop on the corner store. I don't care.
I think
Shorty
that
could be
this
like-
list
You tell me
exists.
that, but hold on, Zahra. You tell me that you don't care. You tell me that you don't care. But you will fuck a girl that you have no intention with for an extended amount of time.
What does that have to do with him not caring that you didn't have to spend a lot of
It's
money
the
on
intent-
him?
We
A
have
man, that's
friends.
what he's trying to say is that men are so simple that you don't have to go through
We
a
don't
lot of
think
hoops
the
and
way-
bounds
yeah,
for
we
you
don't
to
think the way y'all
for you
think.
to
Like all jokes
for you to
aside,
give me affection or show me you care, show me appreciation. I don't know what that has to do with
I
how they
genuinely
can fuck some girl that don't care about them.
Yeah, because that's nothing for us. That's nothing for us.
It's
Because
a
be
level
real
of
with you,
commitment.
we don't care about her either.
But
we don't.
That's what I'm
Your
saying.
commitment-
Like,
But these
You're
conversations,
willing to waste time on that.
it's not. I'm catching a nut.
but that's what I'm saying. They did not. That's
It's something
exactly.
I wanted since I woke up this morning.
If they got something out of it, it's not seen as
yeah,
wasted
it's not a waste of time. Mission accomplished. But
You got something out of it.
we talking about no. We're
You
talking
got
about
something out of
we're
it.
talking about an
it just
actual.
didn't work out to what you wanted, but you got
I
something
didn't want
out
nothing
of
else from her. I didn't want to take her on a date.
You didn't
I didn't
want
want to
pussy?
talk to her. I just wanted to kill, and I got it
So we
for
got
a chopped
so
cheese.
That's it.
Right, but my thing is too though. This is why I really hate these conversations because it pit us against each other, men and women. And then let's be real. At the end of the day, it's a lot harder for us to date than it is for women. And the reason I say that too is because y'all could go get you a little dress that Jody was selling in the parking lot. Throw that shit the fuck on. Yeah, laugh about it because you know it's true. That little $45 dress Jody was selling that y'all was laughing at in Baby Boy, you can go put that on and go in the club and every nigga in that spot is going to try to buy you a drink.
And you
I got to
wanna-
have designer.
No,
My
you
jeans-
don't.
Bullshit.
No, you don't.
Bullshit.
No,
I gotta
you
be.
don't.
You know why I have to?
No, you don't. You
How you
dumbass
telling me?
fuckers
How you telling
think
me?
that that's exactly what you fucking need. No, have some fucking style. You can go to Zahra and pick up fucking pieces. What is we talking about, bro? You don't need designer.
You know why
You
it
talking
works?
about
Do you
sneakers?
know? Do you know why it works?
Sneakers?
Do you know why
Sneakers
it
is
works?
your fucking designer?
Do you know why it works for women?
Niggas be wearing Clarks and you be getting
See
bitches.
it? Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know why
That's
it works for y'all.
crazy. That's
Do you
crazy.
know why it works
I've
for
been
y'all?
waiting to speak for like 10 minutes.
I'm sorry, G, but I gotta like. Do you know why it works for y'all though? Because That's what y'all do.
Because men
y'all literally
are
can't
not
do that.
trying to impress other men when they're chasing women.
However,
when women are
exactly.
dating, they're trying to impress other women. That's the only
she
reason
knows-
why they care about, because son took you to the Cheesecake Factory or he took you to X, Y, and Z. Because if
Bree.
I tell people my first date with my husband, they would think that was cheap. They would think a lot of the dates that we go on that we had.
Ask her, why you married the nigga? They would have the audacity.
He didn't spend
because
money.
Of her
He
first
didn't do
date. They'd
this.
be like, you married this nigga?
Right.
That's not sick in their
I'm
head.
dead ass, bro. I'm telling you, sitting here shocked, but it's really it.
That's not
Men
sick,
are not going to their other male friends and saying, yo, look what I did for my bitch today. Look what I did for her. If you are, you goofy. That's what I'm saying. But women do that with their girlfriends. Look where he took me. Ooh, I got this. Ooh, look what I got. You personally don't.
No,
but that's why a lot of
this.
other women have this fantasy of like, oh, you see one girl's man decided to put $100 on 17 roses in a hotel room. Now everybody got to do that because you saw another bitch do it. If you didn't see another bitch do that, you wouldn't have asked your nigga for that.
Yo, I watched a video on Facebook.
I'm just saying.
Right.
If a lot of...
No, she's not lying.
A lot of bitches, if a lot of people would not care if they got taken to a lot of these places, like you said, the movies, this, that, and the third. If somebody didn't put them down when they shared that. If somebody else wasn't gonna clown you because you said your man took you to Applebee's on your first date, they would share that. But bitches are gonna clown you because I don't know why, but that's how the cycle that we're in, and that's where I think women are just trying to impress their other girlfriends or other women.
I'm not even trying to attack women. Let's be real.
And that's so weird.
Y'all
I don't do
gear
nothing
is the
to impress
same.
another girl.
No, and that's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily you per se.
I can't even understand
Bree,
that
understand
thought
something.
process. Like, why?
You've been asked this question. Who you got dressed up for?
Myself.
Exactly. And I guarantee ain't no nigga asked you that.
Another woman
asked you that.
Men have asked
maybe,
that.
and if he did, it was
He's
trying to
holler.
inquire
Right.
if you got a date later on.
Exactly.
But if a bitch asks you that, she's trying to figure out
why you dressed like that. Who you
like
coming
this?
here with? Who checking for you?
Now tomorrow she's coming in making sure her hair look better than yours. Niggas don't move like that. But guess what? Niggas do pay attention.
Why you think?
And if I walk into a club and I notice I'm in a spot and these bitches is only looking at these niggas in this corner, and me and my niggas is spending the same amount of money. However, we not dressed the same as these niggas. We know the next time we do have to come outside, we got to present ourselves differently. Granted, we spending the same amount of money, but guess what? They like that nigga chain. They like that nigga shirt. Even though it may not be his shirt. They like it. They like his jeans. They like the fit. And this is what niggas do. We don't compete with each other. We just notice certain things and be like, all right. So, yeah, when I say y'all can throw on that dress that Jody was selling and pull every nigga that night, you can. You can. And then y'all can also throw on an $800 dress with your $800 bag and whatever and still do this. It's still the same effect for y'all. Mm-hmm. You could throw on that $40 dress with that Louis bag and a nigga not gonna know it's a $40 dress. He gonna know your ass look fat in that $40 dress and he's on a mission tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Please do not take me to anything. Can you give me the list?
You say
this right now.
We still going back to the
no.
I'm not giving you the list, and I pray one of these niggas take you on these places.
No, don't take me to.
What if the nigga took you? All jokes aside, what if the nigga took you to Applebee's, right?
You're setting a level of expectation.
All right, y'all just met.
I think
you're setting a
Hear
level
me
of
out.
expectation.
I think that's an assumption.
Hear me out.
You're setting a level of
Can I
expectation
give you the
from
scenario?
the beginning, Zahra. That's not an assumption.
I think it's an assumption.
Fuck the expectation. Let me give you
and
the
I'm
scenario.
saying that
Y'all
because
first date, y'all just
we
met.
went to the movies on our first date, and if I went off assumption, I would. And but listen to what I'm saying. If I went off assumption, and I was like the way that these women are thinking, I would think he's broke.
Now,
little do I know,
he owned the fucking theater or some shit like
that.
Little
do I know he's got money to buy 2-3 properties quietly. But if I went,
the nigga took you to Applebee's and this is one of his franchise that he owns, and you didn't know that, but instead you decided to put up a stink with a nigga. Then it's all good. Then y'all not looking for love. What the fuck y'all want?
Please don't.
What y'all want? Y'all just want Instagram posts with
cool
captions
if you own,
and shit like that.
You want to know what,
like.
CJ? I hear you, but from men that I know that own franchise business, they've never take a first date out at their franchise business. They'll never do that.
I mean, they could have various reasons for that.
Yeah, they could,
They'll
but what
never
if
do that.
like, but that's the scenario I'm giving you. You saying I
For
don't
a
want
first date?
But
I
that's
don't
what
wanna
we're
Because you're
but-
setting...
No,
I
guys,
don't want to spend time with
guys,
this young man because
you are
on the
setting
first date
a
we
level...
went to
Again, you
Applebee's.
are setting a level of expectation. This is the first date. That is it.
Yep, you've
Yes.
been
This
on.
is
Y'all
the
been on.
first
And-
date.
All right,
And
but what
based
if
if
off
you-
of that, I'm going to present what I think is most important of what I want you to know about me. And if you assume anything else about me without getting to know me or talking to me further based off of that
Wait,
first
repeat
impression,
that one more time.
what I'm saying is when you're going on a first date, somebody's taking you somewhere because they want you to have a certain image of them, correct?
First impressions
yes,
are everything.
Right.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is if you're judging me
Off
solely,
of the first impression,
listen
just
to,
based off of physical, yes. Zahra.
and that's exactly what we're saying.
Zahra.
If you're only basing a person off of where they took you or what they look like or what they
Only?
did, that's what we're saying. Is because if somebody takes me to one of those places on the first date, but I really enjoyed myself and we had a good time and we had good conversation and I want to see if we go somewhere again, and then maybe the next date is something different. Maybe the next date, now if this becomes a trend of like, oh, we only went here, then oh, maybe you're not thinking of places to go, then I can make my exit. But that's what we're saying is like you're solely judging a person based off of the one place that they took you. And now if you only want to base somebody off of that one interaction, that's your loss if it does or doesn't work out. But that's what people are saying. You can't always make a fair assumption off of somebody just off of that.
First impressions are everything. If I come up to the date and I have a sloppy, if you take me and you're a guy and you take me to a sushi restaurant for a first date and I show up to the first date in gym wear, what does that read off to you?
that you're comfortable. That you're already that comfortable with me. That's what I'm getting. Because if you pulled up on a date, first of all, I done told girls to do this too. I'm like, once again, I don't tell girls how to dress, but I let this young lady know, like, yo, you want to go out? We gonna catch some breakfast. She's like, all right, cool. I was like, yo, I'm throwing on some sweats just to let you know, like. And we went to the diner. That was our first date.
They let you know. That's the difference. What if she shows up? There's no letting you know.
Shorty,
Shows
and if
up
I didn't, and she had threw some shit on, like, oh, I thought it was more been a different atmosphere. It was a diner. I'm giving you the heads up of the scenario. If you don't want to go there, then all right.
If you
cool.
don't get a
can
heads
pick a different
up,
spot.
baby love, you giving me contingencies. I'm giving you it black and white, A and B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No.
we're talking about giving someone a chance. And every time we're talking about
I understand that,
giving
Zahra.
someone a chance is what we're saying is that women are not even giving men a chance based off of like the date didn't even happen yet. And because, he said he's taking you here, he's taking you there, you didn't even get that chance to know if, maybe he could have or he don't. Maybe he do have it or he don't. Right? And so that's what I think the real big thing is here is that, like, yeah, there's all these contingencies if someone shows up of this, what she looks sloppy or blah, whatever. But at the end of the day, the point is people want you to where you're not giving men a chance based off of these little things.
The real
and
question.
And that's the bigger issue here.
The real question. Because a lot of these women, too, on these comments was like, I'm not even walking in. Are you continuing the date?
Exactly. That's really the big question. Now,
are you literally
date,
gonna tell me that because he didn't tell you that you're going to the Cheesecake Factory, I pull up there, you're not going inside with him now? Or are you going to finish this date even though you don't want to be there?
Right. Now, if it's
because
a bad
you don't want to
date,
be there just because of location, not because
again,
of the person.
That's what
you don't want to be there because of location, not because of the person.
Because again, that's what I personally. I don't want you taking me to Cheesecake Factory. No, that is a first impression. No.
Does a young man know this when he's dating you? Does he know this when he's dating you? Do you tell men this?
I would hope within him. Do I say this?
Don't assume nothing with men.
No.
Are you letting niggas know when you dating them like, I don't do this,
that's
this,
the
and
difference
this?
between that's the cheat code like men like to get away with.
It's not a cheat
we got
code.
fucking social media.
It's
Let's
not
not
a cheat
act.
code.
Stop, Zahra.
It's not a cheat code.
Zahra, stop.
Wow.
Zahra, stop. We have social media now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people run off of what's on social media. So if a man is approaching me and he follows me on social media, you are able to identify, I'm not a Cheesecake Factory bitch. I go to different types of restaurants. You could take me wherever. Do not take me to fucking Cheesecake and Applebee's. Come on, bro. You can get creative. You can be different. You don't. Come on. Again, this is a first impression. I hear what you're saying, but this is still a first impression. No. The first impression is you think of me as Cheesecake Factory. Like that's the impression. I'm Applebee's. Now the things that they were putting on the list, and I'm like, I don't really know. Some of it is like, I agree. Some of it I don't agree at all. A lot of it is like, yeah, this is dumb. But again, like, no, any fucking chain restaurant. If I live in New York City and we have thousands of restaurants, do not take me to a chain restaurant. You could take me to the coffee shop. You could take me to Starbucks. Please do not take me to anybody's.
I mean, if that's the case, a fucking
like,
coffee shop is a chain restaurant. There's one
on
every fucking
like,
block.
The
like,
discrepancy. That's why it's like it's bigger than just what
on.
these little things are. It's about like
you want
what
coffee
you
and bagels.
Outside
I'll
of
take you to
the
Dunkin'
fact
Donuts.
that that's
all
not
about
an intimate space.
It's all about what
it is
the
not an intimate.
person.
Cheesecake is not a Cheesecake Factory is not an intimate fucking space.
It's all about what people
Sorry,
put
how
value
the fuck
on.
do you get? How do you get to know somebody while the music is blasting? You got babies, waiters all over the like. How
That's
do you?
any restaurant.
No, that's not every restaurant. Again,
Yeah, it is.
Cheesecake Factory and freaking
I've
Soho
been to
House are two different
I've been
things.
to Italy, and people think Italy is a good restaurant, and it's been just as loud.
Baby,
so
and that's not that and then don't take me to
Would
Italy.
you go on brunch with a nigga for the first date?
So that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Like,
Why? It's loud in there. It's waitresses.
It
It's people
depends on
dancing,
where
singing
you
in
going.
brunch.
No,
What do
that's
you
not
know?
all
The
the time.
environment in
That's
brunch
not
is the
all the time.
same.
Have you always? What brunch do you?
Man.
at the end of the
CJ,
day,
I could take you
Let's
to
act
a
like,
brunch.
let's not. No, let's be
CJ,
real.
stop.
Let's not act like y'all wasn't
CJ,
living it up in Woodland.
Stop. CJ, that you're not taking me on a first date to Woodland.
Let's not. Yeah, and I know bitches will definitely go. Don't even lie. Let's
And
not
that's
even lie.
why
They
I'm
were going.
saying-
Y'all was going to Woodland on the first date.
And
Y'all was
that's-
going to Woodland. And if not, you want something more quiet, we'll go to Pecan across the street.
Thank you, and that's
Because-
it.
And it's the same
It's a
thing.
date.
It's
all
music.
about-
It's people there talking.
No, that's the point.
There's a baby
You're
on the
not
hot seat.
supposed to have that. You're not supposed to have music
So
blasting.
I gotta find a
You're
restaurant
not
where there's no infants, no family, no what?
intimate.
Shit, I gotta stay home and cook for you then. Fuck it.
Anyway,
That's what I gotta
it's
do.
intimacy. I think
Don't
you
take
guys
them
are
no way.
missing the point. Anyway, let's go to new music. Chris Brown dropped Sensational. Wale dropped a single. Meek Mill and Ross dropped their single. And
When does that album drop? The fuck?
November 10th, I think. Yeah, and I'm very, very excited about that. Drake for All the Dogs. How do we feel about it now that we've been able to have some time to sit on it?
It's still trash.
Yeah, you can't name it for all the dogs, and it's like, this shit mid. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, this is like a poor man's version of Views.
Damn. Why the poor man's version?
Cause it's like I felt like we heard some of these tracks before, and they just switched the artist, switched the
I
beat a little
think-
bit, and maybe it could be just Drake putting out the same type of music too. Like we've heard this Drake already, so you know.
True.
I think people are for some reason somehow shocked that Drake be singing and crying in his music, and I'm like, I don't
Not singing
understand.
and crying.
I don't understand where people have been for the last like 15 years, because this has always been Drake, and like he did like he's had this link up with Future. He's been the hood has claimed him or whatever, but I'm like, Drake has always been a crybaby. Like what? He was the #1 champion for light skinned niggas. Like Drake ass music, Drake ass nigga. Come on, like. And now everybody, I guess, I don't know. He had his little run and he fooled everyone, and we all somehow forgot that he was emotional like this. And now everybody's remembering, especially because now he's like name dropping and shit. So I guess everybody's like, oh shit, what?
How y'all feel about that Rihanna job?
Are we shocked?
No. I just wish at this point they'd.
It's just like
alone.
dumb, because I feel like with all the women that he talked about, he literally could have just been in a relationship with them if he liked them so much, or if this, that, and the third.
He couldn't.
And it's just
it's
like,
a way to stop. It is the Jill. It is the Will effect, bro.
What?
Damn, it just clicked in my head. Will and Drake have the same fucking issue. They want the bad bitch. They want the bad bitch and want the bad boys.
Okay. I see where you're going with it. I see where you're going with it. Only because
they got the same issues, bro.
The only reason I might agree with her is because of that little clip with
Will
and Pepper.
Remember, Will always wanted to be.
No, I mean, I get that.
He always wanted to be a hip hop, bro.
No,
that
I understand.
He wanted Pep.
I get that.
And then he admit, like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared because you and Trench just broke up. Like,
no, I get that. He wanted
to be. I feel like Will wanted to be in the mix, but he also knew I'm not cut from that cloth. Like,
absolutely. He always, but he was never like that.
And even though he from Philly, is one of those like, yeah, you from Philly, bro, but you ain't. We ain't Philly.
Yeah,
you know?
We know that.
And
that's the same thing.
And that's Drake. It's like, you know.
But
my
thing
part
is,
of
like,
the hip hop shit, but you ain't hip hop, nigga.
My thing is, like, did he try to pursue them for real? Or was he because they was like, oh, the girls that like bad boys?
He was deemed as the Will's knight.
Hey, I mean, if he actually tried to shoot his shot, and shit didn't happen, then it is what it is. I mean,
we watched Will.
But at the same time, like we said, you can't get stuck on that shit either.
What you mean?
Like, all right, this one girl didn't want to talk to you.
Oh,
Move on.
Oh no, Zahra, that's not how it works.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm like surprised that everybody is shocked that this is happening. I'm like, Drake been saying shit like this in his music. He's been had this persona. He's been the dude that was the girl that probably made a mixtape because his girlfriend broke up with him and he need to rap about it. Like,
I just strongly feel like my issue with it is that now because he's coming out with music. So boom, here's the thing. I think a lot of it, matter of fact, I'm gonna hold that for next episode. No, Offset, A Boogie, Aaron Ray dropped music, Destin Conrad dropped music. I didn't listen to Destin. Aaron Ray was amazing. A Boogie I didn't have a chance to listen to, but I assumed CJ did.
You know what's crazy? I definitely didn't.
What the fuck?
Sorry. I didn't even want
Zahra, did you listen to it? You're the backup plan.
Yeah, I did.
Amazing.
It was good. I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay. How many songs?
Huh?
How many songs?
13.
Okay, good. So it's a full body. It's actually an album. I was hoping that it was, I assumed that it was like an EP.
Sorry, I must have listened to it. It was 7 songs. I must have just been listening
EP.
to it. Yeah.
Got it.
Damn, so there you go. I just had it on repeat and didn't realize that this shit started over. That was crazy. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It's funny because I was just thinking the other day that, like, even though, like, you know, he be doing whatever with his personal life, like, A Boogie's low key one of those artists that's just like stayed consistent. Like, you know, he had his come up. Like, it didn't seem like he tried to reach for too long. He didn't.
Because you know that it's gonna be good.
I know.
You know what you're gonna get from A Boogie. Yeah.
And I know this is, you know what? It's raining today.
I'm about to throw
throw that bitch on before I get in the car. But I've been on Offset album, been doing it for me. Morning ride, taking Sin to school, we bumping Offset's album.
I'm weak. Oh really?
Yeah. Like that's my get me going for the morning. Like,
I didn't start it yet.
Nah, I love it. That was what I've been listening to.
Good job,
so
Offset. I'm here for it. But yeah, that's everything on the list today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to Shaq and Kobe till the whole album come out.
Same.
Yeah.
And you know, if anybody want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, ladies, you know, or some Red Lobster biscuits, fuck
Facts.
I like Red Lobster. Do not take me to Red Lobster on the first date. Take me to somebody else.
To be continued.
Anyway, you can't tell me you like.
I don't want to go there on my first date. No.
You all right? I hear you. I hear you.
No, hold it down. Though.
We will do a Zoom
hold it down.
meeting on
hold
the first
it down,
date.
Though.
A
hold
Zoom
it. That's
meeting
fine.
It will be.
That's fine.
What is your favorite
color? That's fine.
Let's go through this.
Favorite color. Those are the questions that you're asking on the first date.
Everything. What do you order from Wendy's?
Oh, okay.
What do you order from the Chinese spot?
What?
Yeah, I'm that nigga.
What's your eating habits?
I shit you not. I'm that nigga. I make note in my fucking phone. If I like you and I'm really interested, I will have a note section right under your name where your number and everything is stored on everything that you like, so I can know. She having a funky day. She like fucking banana annihilators.
I love that.
You gonna get some banana annihilators later, some shit
I
like
love that.
But that's what bitches I like. Like, I actually like.
Yeah.
You whores is gonna get a 4 for $4 and a fucking Frosty.
And the whores are gonna go get the Applebee.
Nah. You're not getting that 2 for $26 on me.
You taking her to Wendy's.
4 for $4.
You taking her to McDonald's.
Not even the biggie
You
bag.
take her to McDonald's.
4 for $4. We gonna sip by the water
ain't
and watch
nobody
these
got
niggas
time.
fish. Fuck is you talking about?
Picks of the week.
I got my pick.
What you got, CJ? Let's start with you.
You know what I'm going back right to my nigga Offset.
Canarsie Pierce even too good for some of these hoes.
Canarsie Pierce definitely.
It's the value they place on those places. It's not necessarily that.
Like what we talking about?
What y'all talking about now?
We'll save it.
What y'all talking about?
We just scrolling on the gram.
Okay, all right.
What happened with her? She was pretty.
Bitches.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Zahra, what are you giving for the people?
Play Jim Screechie by Spice.
Yo, we still recording?
Boy, I'm on there.
Oh.
Won't come link to
Don't say nothing.
Can't the bag of James Screechie
What
thing
happened?
So I'm a photo.
Tip on your toe and meet me run out the back. Me and you have cheating luck. My man gonna work and he now come back. Your girl with your heart, but me no matter that. Hold me tight and don't let me go. Wine with me and me a wine with you. Secret love would feel good, sir. Nobody nothing know between me and you. Don't make me never them see you. Jim Screechie, I make my teeth be scale. Don't tell nobody cause member no feel. Me know you gonna love after wine when me kill. Meet me run out the almond tree. Jump the back fence cause me neighbor pre. Me I gonna make you fly like the bird and the bee. Yeah, good love me can guarantee.
Come meet me round at the front of the yard. Come put it on me, make me scream and bawl. Boy, me man not there, ya a style, him a style. Come put it on me, make me scream and bawl. Boy,
It feel good, yeah. Move up the garage, drive, come up in there. Me know you have a girl, but me I take you away. Cause your body feel good, I mean I want you go away. Me have the happy come back. Sure of myself, put my head on a block. Me know for wine slow, me know for tick-tock. I'm mad, me get mad when me see a six-pack. Me put it on the left, try catch it on the right. My man can't bother even come back tonight. Go stay in the dark, try turn off the light. Put your arms around me and make me hold you tight. Same place me there and I saw me want it. Me really like how you manage it.
Okay, so I am going to play Paradise from Terrance Martin and Alex Isley's album. Left My Heart in Sandra.
How come you and your baby mother didn't work
I'd wash the sand off the shore. Maybe the world would fill with mine. Blow you right to my door. Feels
No, I can see that.
Feels like,
Yeah.
feels right, so fine. I'm yours, you're mine, like paradise.
Well, that was a wonderful episode, don't you think? It'd be nice if you talk inside the mic.
Oh, my fault. We still recording.
Yeah, nigga, we
Yo,
was recording the whole time.
Y'all didn't know that. I'm sorry. I told you I'm high. And then when I asked, y'all ain't answer.
We were having the conversation. I was making the music loud, you know. Because we can't, it's copyright and shit, so you gotta talk over it anyway, so.
We don't want to get booted.
But I ain't hear no names. I ain't hear nothing. I just heard situation. But, alright. We appreciate you guys for listening. Any last words, guys?
Like, subscribe, share, repost, retweet, whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Put it on threads, share it. We love you.
I guess you did my job today. We
Take somebody to the
appreciate you guys.
Cheesecake Factory this week.
Oh my God, goodbye. No. And I'm glad Cheesecake Factory doesn't exist in New York. Goodbye.